Hello there, I am Atira and I will be guiding you today. Now then, what is this grammar translation method? Wait, let me summon my knowledge book. Aha, there you go. Let's see. Not here, not here. Where is it? Here. Aha! Found it! Well, grammar translation method is a traditional technique of a foreign language teaching based on direct instructions in the grammatical analysis of the target language and translation of the sentences from the first language into the target language. This method was originally associated with the teaching of Latin and ancient Greek. Latin was the dominant language of education, business, and government in the Western countries. However, Latin gradually became displaced by English, French, and Italian as the language of spoken and written communications in the 16th century. Hence, the same method as used in the teaching Latin is used in the modern days in order to learn foreign language. Wow! What a ride to its history! A significant role of this method is translating one language into the other and allows students to notice the differences and similarities between L1 and L2.
Please, my queen, you need to let them know what is this L1 and L2. Well, let me explain it to them. L1 is a short form for a first language while L2 is a second language.
Thank you, Mr. Pumpkin. I totally forgot about that.
The pleasure is all mine, my queen.
Phew! Moving on. Another purpose of this method is to help students to read and understand foreign language literature, as it is an effective way of learning vocabulary and grammatical structures. Moreover, this method expands the number of figures of speech one can utilize, develops the ability of interpretations, and through the imitations of the best writers, it makes us able to create similarly great writings. This is because translation forces us to notice such details. Wow, that was too much to digest, isn't it? Most of the activities used in this method are very much based on written text, memorization of the grammatical rules, emphasize on grammar and vocabulary, and translating the written text to L1. According to Jonathan Marks noted in Methodology, the grammar translation method, there are a lot of critics regarding this method. And one of them is how this method solely learned through conscious memorizations of the grammatical structures. And this method of learning foreign language is not highly regarded. However, Jonathan Marks argues this statement by stating that different people have different learning styles. Hence, there are people that can learn foreign language through memorizing words, phrases, and implement it in their writing. Moreover, this method is teacher-oriented where the teacher has the authority in the class, and the students have to follow the instructions given by their teacher. The mother tongue language is used as the medium in teaching this method because most of the written texts need to be translated from the target language to the first language. Wow! There is a statement that supports that statement just now. Well, according to Tim Bowen in Teaching Approaches the Grammar Translation Method, a lot of people have successfully learned their second language through this method without being in contact with a native speaker of the second language. Wow! This method pays little or no attention to the pronunciation. Let us...
My queen, why don't we let them rest for a bit? It is too much to digest.
Should we? Well then, why don't we take a 5-minute break?
This is for you, my queen.
Why, thank you, Mr. Pumpkin.
Recess time.
Okay then, let us move on to the next point. There are several typical techniques in grammar translation method, such as translation of a literary passage by translating the text from the second language to the first language. Another typical technique is finding synonyms and antonyms for words. Another one is the use of the words in the sentences by making the students to construct a sentence using the new words. Another technique is compositions where students write a passage using the second language. That's the end of it. I hope you guys understand what is grammar translation method now. Goodbye!